centuries, hat-tricks, fifers, last ball thrillers, comebacks and some big debuts. क्या नहीं हो चुका इस Indian T20 League season में, and we're only halfway through the league stage. So to help you catch up with everything you may have missed, here are the big moments from the season so far, brought to you by Khelraja.com.
The game never stops at Khelraja.
Let's start with the stunner from the start of the season. Mark Wood finally made his way back to the league and announced it with a fifer in Lucknow's opening win against Delhi. Picked the wickets of 3 of Delhi's top 4 on his way to a 5 for 14 haul. He followed that up with a 3 for 49 against Chennai, though he has missed a few games in between due to niggles. This is the same man who had to wait for his turn. In 2018, he got signed by Chennai but was dropped after one game when he conceded 49 runs and eventually returned home mid-season. In the 2020 auction, he went unsold. In 2021, he pulled out of the auction after being brought in 2022. He again had to pull out due to an injury, and now finally in 2023, he got his turn and celebrated it with 8 wickets in his first 2 matches. Now the next one are 2 moments from one match that just resulted in making it one of the most epic encounters in the league's history. If match palatna had a perfect definition, it would be this. In the final 4 overs of Kolkata's chase of Gujarat's 204 for 4 on 9th April, Rashid Khan took a hat-trick to send back Andre Russell, Sunil Narine and Shardul Thakur to reduce Kolkata to 157 for 7, and they needed 48 from 18 balls. Easy win for Gujarat, you'd think, right? But Rinku Singh then hit Yash Dayal for 5 straight sixes in the final over to pull off one of the most epic turnarounds in the tournament's history. And for a man who's been part of the Kolkata franchise for 6 years, it was a moment to cherish for Rinku, the son of a gas cylinder delivery man whose family struggled to make ends meet. At one point, he even considered taking the job of a sweeper to help his family. What a story, right? What's even more heartening is that this very man, who's not even close to being the highest earner in the league, is already giving back to the sport. He's building a sports hostel for over 50 underprivileged children in Aligarh. Moving on now, in a 20-over innings, centuries are of course hard to come by. But when you're men on a mission with a point to prove, you get to that 3-figure mark, like Harry Brook and Venkatesh Iyer did in match 19 and 22 of the season. Harry Brook, the 3rd most expensive English player in the league's history and Hyderabad's most expensive auction buy at rupees 13.25 crore, had a lot riding on him. Seen pretty much as the replacement for Kane Williamson in the franchise, his first season, he started with 13, 3 and 13. But then came the big one, a century of 55 balls against Kolkata, the first ton of the season, and after the win, he let his doubters know what he thought of them. I went on social media, he said in the post-match presentation, people were calling me rubbish. You start to doubt yourself a little, he said. Now watching that innings, though, clearly rubbed off on Venkatesh Iyer, who scored a historic century of his own just 2 days later against Mumbai. It was Kolkata's first ton after Brendan McCullum's 100 in the first season back in 2008. It was also redemption for Venkatesh, who scored 370 in his first season for the franchise in 2021, but hit a slump last season, making 182 runs in 12 matches, was even dropped after 9 games. But this year, he's back in form, made 83 against Gujarat and 2 games later made that century against Mumbai. 16th April was a special day this season with a bit of a family theme going in Mumbai's match against Kolkata. As Sachin Tendulkar sat in the dressing room, his son Arjun made his tournament debut, making the Tendulkars the first father-son duo to play in the league for the same team. The other Mumbai debut on the day, Juan Jensen, created another new record of sorts. The twin brother of Hyderabad, Marco Jensen, Duan and Marco, are now the first twins to feature in the tournament. So over halfway into the season and the league table looking very, very tight. We've had so many major moments and there's still so many more matches to go. As we catch the rest of the season, why don't you make your Khelraja predictions with us? Tell us who you think will make the playoffs in the comment section below.